Welcome back, Internet. I'm Chimera Complex, and I am bad at Homecoming City of Heroes. We're here with Professor Lareaux in a store that sells magic origin enhancements. We've already got everything up to date. I'm just here because it's pretty, and I thought it would make a nice opening. No other reason. We're all set to go. Essentially, where we left off, I was just doing some side missions to get my next level. You can see that I'm level 15 now. Um, Nothing real spectacular happened. We kind of ended that in towards the end of that mission. Um, I completed it pretty quickly. Uh, isn't really of any consequence that we missed the gameplay footage of that particular mission. What I'm doing now is looking to see if we've got any new contacts. Now, we've got this new contact here, Detective Rogers. Um, Really, what that means is I've done enough police scanner radio missions to do a big kind of finale mission. You do 3 missions in a row, and you get the finale mission. As a hero, that would be stopping a bank robbery. If we're not going to do that, there's really no need. Um, what I am going to do is see if we've got any new contacts here. So we've already spoken with Eagle Eye. We've already helped out Shauna Stockwell. Here's a new one, Graham Easton. And he's right here in Steel Canyon. So let's see what he's got for us. Alrighty. So we're about to meet our next enemy group, the Tsoo. They are your generic um, Asian themed um, martial arts, martial arts mysticism type group. Um, some might see it as a bit cringy. I mean, are they problematic? Possibly. Um, is it a product of its time? Definitely. Um, I think that the Sioux are done tastefully, um, but being who I am, my opinion on such matters really doesn't amount to a hill of beans. So it is what it is. Um, but they've attacked this art critic who has acquired a priceless piece of art. Um, More than likely, it's going to turn out to be some sort of mystic artifact that this gang is after. He doesn't know where they are, where they could be, so I'm consulting with the local police department to find out where they might be going. All right, so we got, it's one of those things where for narrative purposes, the detective is like, oh well, for this particular gang, their drop off points and storage for stolen goods come and go pretty quickly, but we just happen to get a tip that this is where we've seen them coming in and out of, so this is where we're going to investigate. Ugh, I hate those guys. This is gonna get dicey real quick. Oof. All right. Bit off a little bit more than I could chew there. Now, we've talked about some of the unique features or qualities that each of these enemy groups have. The Tsoo, they have mysticism. They have mystics that use sorcery. Some of their higher ranking members tattoo themselves with mystic ink that gives them elemental powers. I think it's a unique take on the aesthetic. Again, whether or not it's problematic, can't really call it, because just not I'm just not educated enough in that regard, and just, from my perspective, they're just ninjas that punch and kick with fire and ice. All right. Got an ambush coming. All right, so I've recovered the artifact. And we're going to head back to Graham to find out what he's got next for us. All right, so we're going to the museum opening. And my prediction is the Tsoo is going to attack. I don't know if Thunder Leopard is the name of a lieutenant or the name of that specific enemy type. Just not sure. So, but yeah, he said we'll meet again. So I'm assuming that he is like a lieutenant or something. So we thwarted an assassination attempt. Professor Lareaux was the target, not the guy here. And he is definitely a prick. I'm not a fan of this guy, just his whole attitude. All right, so we're headed back to the warehouse to find out what the connection is between basically me and the urn. They seem to be pretty offended um, by my presence specifically. You know, the flavor text when I came in here says that the warehouse seems to be abandoned, but I doubt that it really is. All right, so I found the manager in a ledger, um, probably a member of the Sioux, but I'm in the midst of being ambushed. This is not going well for me. Oh God, there's more of them. There are so many of them. Trying to exploit physics to keep myself at range. Oh, that was stressful. One of the things about this game, I don't know if it was a design limitation or a design choice, but um, everything that's animated in the game is its own animation. They're static animations. There aren't any dynamic animations. So what that means is um, I'm not stopping to cast that spell deliberately. I'm locked into that animation, and so there aren't situations where you can kind of like cast a spell or do an action on the run. But that also leads to some unique physics exploitations. So you saw me like running and jumping earlier. What I was doing was building up momentum by running, and then jumping into the air and then hitting an ability, which allowed me to continue moving in that direction while being locked into an animation. If you stay on the ground, you end up getting rooted in place. So if you exploit the physics by jumping while you're using an ability, you can, for the most part, stay out of range from their melee attacks and sometimes even their ranged attacks, all the while doing damage yourself. And that bit of trickery is what saved my life in that scenario because there were so many enemies. I'm just going to make a break for it. There are too many, and I don't have the inspirations to keep myself healed. Oh, this sucks. Ooh, I made it. That was slightly frightening. I'm going to head to the transit here to begin the next mission. Some Vagilok there. Some clockwork there. A lot of Vagilok out and about in this area. There's some Hellions. Alrighty. Gonna start this mission up in our next episode and see where our adventure leads us. Until next time.